Hello children, in this spell we will see one more important topic that is power of lens. Power of lens. What is meant by power of lens? What kind of power we use to correct eye defects we will see in this session. Generally, eye defects are three types. We saw myopia, hypermetropia, and presbyopia. These are three kinds of eye defects. In last video we saw in human eye. It comes in human eye. Myopia also called nearsightedness. Why? Because image forms before the retina of eye. So nearsightedness. Hypermetropia, the person who cannot see nearer objects. Image forms after the retina. So it is also called farsightedness. And presbyopia, both he cannot see due to lack of functioning of ciliary muscles. Generally, old age people cannot see both near and farther objects. This we can see in old age people. This in detail we saw in last video. Human eye, hypermetropia and presbyopia. I did separate video. It is a half an hour video. Go through that video clearly. Myopia separate video. These two comes in one more video. Hypermetropia and presbyopia. Myopia means the person who cannot see farther objects clearly but can see nearer objects clearly. The image forms before the retina of eye. So this is also called nearsightedness. To correct myopia, doctor suggests which lens? Biconcave lens. Hypermetropia, the person who cannot see nearer objects clearly but can see farther object clearly is called hypermetropia. To correct hypermetropia, doctor suggests biconvex lens. The person who cannot see both is called nothing but presbyopia. Generally, the spectacles will be like this. It is a combination of both concave and convex. This is concave, this is convex. Convex lenses are nothing but biconvex converging lenses used for reading purpose to see nearer objects. This is for to see farther objects. Now, this is not a matter. Now, the question is what is power of lens? Does the doctor suggest same kind of concave lens for all myopia patients? No. Why? Because I may not see, I can see up to 5 meter. Actually, healthy human being can see up to 6 meter. That is what 6 by 6 eyesight. We call it as normal eyesight is 6 by 6. 6 meter, if you can see 6 meter, if you see clearly, then you have perfect eyesight. Then it is called 6 by 6. 6 meter, we have normal people can see up to 6 meter. If you can see up to 6 meter, your vision is perfect. Then it is called 6 by 6. If your vision is 5 by 6, 1 meter should be adjusted. To adjust this 1 meter, doctor suggests one lens. To see nearer object, doctor suggests a separate lens. That means converging and diverging varies, depends on the problem. It may converge more, it may diverge more, depends on the object seen. That means the capacity of converging or diverging is different for different lenses. Converging, suppose thin converging lens converges less, thick converging lens converges more. That means the converging or diverging depends on the thickness or thinness. This ability is called nothing but power of lens. Power of lens means the ability of converging. One convex lens may converge and image may forms here. One more converging lens, image forms very close. One more converging lens forms. That depends on the person, that depends on the defect. That means, remember, if the doctor suggests different kinds of lenses depends on the patient. That means if the patient, some people cannot see 5 meter distance, another person cannot see up to 5.5, up to 3.5, like that. If difference varies, the distance varies, automatically the converging and diverging capacity also varies. That means the ability of converging or diverging is called nothing but power of lens. This is the definition of power of lens. Important. What is mean by power of lens? Now the definition say power of lens means the ability of converging, or who will converge? Convex lens. Converging or diverging. Who will diverge? Biconcave lens. Biconcave lens, biconvex lens converges. The ability of converging or diverging of a lens is called what? Is called nothing but power of lens. Very important. Sir, then how to calculate the power of lens? To calculate power of lens, you need to know the focal length. Focal length means what? The distance from center of eye lens to the retina. Actually, this lens is called 2.5 centimeter. For healthy person, image of each and every object falls on the retina. But myopia patient, the image definitely forms before the retina of eye. That means the distance between center of eye lens to this image is called nothing but focal length. If you know this focal length, or if you see a nearer object for hypermetropia patient, the image forms beyond the retina of eye. This is called the distance between center of eye lens to this image is called nothing but focal length of hypermetropia patient. If you know this focal length value, if you substitute in the following formula, you will get what? You will get the power of lens. Power of lens is equal to 1 by focal length. If focal length knows in meters. If you know the value of focal length in meter, power is equal to 1 by f. Suppose if you want in centimeter, hypermetropia least distance is 25 centimeter, LDDV 25 centimeter. So if focal length is given in centimeter, 1 meter is equal to how many centimeter? 100 centimeter by focal length. If you know these two formulas, the power of lens you can calculate easily. Sir, then convex lens and convex lens, two different types of lenses. No, then what is the power of convex lens? What is the power of concave lens? Remember, this is what? Convex lens, also called converging lens. A convex lens power is always positive. Remember, convex lens or lens power of lens is always positive. Power of concave, this is what? Convex. Power of concave lens is always negative. Doctor suggested -5 diopter. Diopter is the unit of power of lens. Power of lens unit is, what is the power of lens unit? 1 by centimeter based on this formula. But standard unit is a diopter. Diopter is the SI unit of power of lens. Power of lens unit is a diopter. Diopter is denoted by capital D. So that if you go to any eye doctor, any ophthalmist, they will check your eyes and they will suggest -1.5 diopter. What does it mean? Minus means he suggested a bifocal lens. Diopter means nothing but power of lens. Sir, if you know power of lens, how to find the focal length? Let us consider P is equal to 1.5. P is equal to 100 by F. Substitute 1.5. Minus no need. Why? Because minus means biconcave lens. P is equal to 100 by F. If you remove point by 10, you have to write 5 2s, 5 3s. That means focal length on cross multiplication, what will happen? F goes into numerator, 2 comes in 200 by 3. 200 by 3 means nothing but 3 6 or 18. And 66.66 centimeter is the focal length of eye lens. What is the focal length of eye lens? 66.66. This is what focal length of a myopia patient. Based on this, we can calculate power of lens. If focal length is given, you can calculate the power of lens. If power of lens is given, you can calculate the focal length. This is what power of convex lens is positive, power of concave lens is negative. If plus or minus is given, that is what bifocal lens, that is for presbyopia patients. Once again, power of lens. The ability of converging or diverging of a lens. This is what converging lens, this is what diverging lens. The ability of converging or diverging of a lens is called power of lens. Power of lens formula 1 by F if focal length is given in meter. If focal length is given in centimeter, power of lens is equal to 100 by F in centimeter. Unit of power of lens is a diopter denoted by D. Power of lens unit is a diopter. Power of lens unit is a diopter D. Power of convex lens is always positive. Doctor suggested plus 0.5 diopter means plus means doctor suggested convex lens. That means the person is suffering from hypermetropia. Nearer objects he is unable to see. The patient cannot see nearer objects. That total information is given in simply plus 0.5. Plus means convex lens, 0.5 means diopter. Diopter means nothing but the ability of converging. The converging ability is 0.5. That means every 1 degree, 0.5 degrees it bends. Concave lens. Power of concave lens is negative. Power of concave lens is suggested to the myopia patient. This is also called biconcave lens to correct myopia. The combination of this is called nothing but hypermetropia. Hypermetropia already we saw so many times. This is what hypermetropia generally plus or the power is plus or minus. Plus or minus plus means convex, minus means concave. This is about power of lens. Remember, very important. Next, see children, what is the maximum and minimum? What is the maximum focal length? Maximum focal length and minimum focal length. Of eye lens. What is the maximum focal length of eye lens? What is the minimum focal length of eye lens? From yesterday onwards, I am saying that maximum focal length of eye lens is 2.5 centimeter and minimum focal length of eye lens is, we know that maximum focal length is 2.5 centimeter and minimum focal length of eye lens is 2.27 centimeter. Sir, how do you know these values? How to extract, how to get these values? We will see in a simple manner. Let us consider. When do you get maximum focal length? This is what eyeball. Just imagine this is what eyeball. When the focal length will be maximum focal length we will get if eye lens contracts. When eye lens contracts, if you see farther object, our eye lens contracts. Let us consider our eye lens is contracted. This is what center of eye lens is called optic center. This is what principal axis. If you see farther object, our eye lens contracts. So, from farther object, what kind of rays we get? Parallel incident rays. Parallel incident rays after refraction, where they meet at retina. This is what image. What is the distance between center of eye lens to retina? This is called nothing but focal length. Focal length of eye lens. This is 2.5 centimeter. Image. The distance between optic center to image is called nothing but image distance. Image distance is denoted by V. Where is the object? Object is at infinity. So from infinite to object, object distance is denoted by U. It is denoted by infinite. It is a lens. So what is lens formula? Lens formula is nothing but 1 by F is equal to 1 by V minus 1 by U. Before going to substitute all these values, we need to do sign convention. How to do sign convention? Sign convention rules, once again I will remind you, listen carefully. All distances must be measured from the optic center. Optic center is here. That means I am measuring in this direction. Compare with the parallel incident ray. Measuring from optic center, compare with the incident ray. Both are in opposite direction. Measuring from optic center. This is what optic center to object. Object is here. Object is at infinite, very far. Optic center, here is optic center to this direction, and compare with the parallel incident ray. Both are in opposite direction, so U is minus V. V means optic center to image, measuring in this direction, right side direction, and compare with the parallel incident ray. This is what parallel incident ray. Both are in same direction, measuring from optic center, compare with the parallel incident ray. V is plus. That means U value is negative, V value is positive. Substitute here, you will get the focal length. 1 by f is equal to 1 by 2.5 minus into minus plus 1 by infinite. Infinite is nothing but something by 0. So 0 by something is 0. Infinite by something by 0 is infinite. You can write it as something is 1 by 0. 0 comes into numerator. 0 into 1, 0. 0 by something, 0. This total value becomes 0. So 1 by f is equal to what? 1 by 2.5. But we don't want 1 by f. Reverse it. If you reverse left side, right side also you have to reverse. Focal length is equal to 2.5. What focal length is it? This is what maximum focal length. If you see farther object, our eye lens contracts so that the distance between center of eye lens to retina will be maximum. So this is the maximum focal length of eye lens. Maximum focal length of eye lens is 2.5 centimeter. Derivation no need, but the procedure you remember how to solve this. How do you get maximum focal length of eye lens is not important, but the value is important. Procedure you should know in numericals. This process will be very much useful. Number 2, minimum focal length of eye lens. Same scenario. This is what eyeball. This is eye lens. This is a optic center. Optic center to retina. This is called nothing but focal length. We can call it as now the distance between object to image. This is called image distance. Remember children, if you see nearer object, what will happen? If you see nearer object L, if object is at L, this is capital O, this is small o. O is optic center, capital O is object. All incident rays coming from the optic center or LDDV after refraction, what will happen? Converges and meet on the retina of eye, meet at the retina of eye. Here the image forms. If you see nearer object, what will happen? Our eye lens slightly expands. That means this is expanded eye lens. This is expanded eye lens. So what is the distance between eye lens and retina? This do not change. What is the distance between eye lens and retina? This is what nothing but 2.5 centimeter only. Image distance is 2.5 centimeter only. Now what is the object distance? Object distance nothing but LDDV. LDDV means least distance of distinct vision. LDDV varies for different people. Adults LDDV how much? 25 centimeter. Young age people 7 to 8 centimeter. Old age people 1 meter to 2 meter. See first video in Human Eye and Colorful World. That means this optic center to LDDV is 25 centimeter. What is lens formula? This is what lens. So I am applying lens formula. Lens formula is 1 by f is equal to 1 by v minus 1 by u. But before going to substitute, again you need to do sign convention. All distances must be measured from pole or optic center. Compare with the parallel incident ray, this ray. Both are in opposite direction. So u is negative minus 25. V, object to image is called image distance. This distance is called v. Image distance is 2.5 centimeter. It is in the direction of incident ray. So plus. Substitute here. 1 by f is equal to 1 by 2.5 minus into minus plus 1 by 25. 2.5, if you remove 2.5 by 10, we can write 10 comes into numerator. Directly I am writing 10. So 1 by f is equal to bases are same. Powers you have to add 10 plus 1. So 1 by f is equal to what will happen? 11 by 25. But we don't want 1 by f, we want f. Reverse it. This also will be reverse. 25 by 11. 11 2s are 22. 3 remainder 30. 11 2s are 22. 80. 2.27. F is equal to 2.27 centimeter. What is this? This is what a minimum focal length of eye lens. Just remember these values. Procedure not required. But the important thing here is the minimum. When do you get minimum focal length? If eye lens contracts. If eye lens expands, if you see nearer object, our eye lens expands, then the distance between center of eye lens to retina decreases. So minimum focal length is 2.27. If you see farther object, our eye lens contracts. Whenever it slightly contracts, the distance between retina and eye lens increases. Maximum increases, that is 2.5. That means our eye lens can contract or expand up to some extent only. This is important. Our eye lens cannot expand much. Our eye lens cannot contract more. That means there is a limit for extension contraction of the eye lens. The maximum limit, see, maximum limit. What is the maximum focal length? 2.5. Minimum is 2.27. What is the difference between 3? So 10 minus 7, 3. This is 4 minus 2. 0.23 centimeter only adjustment happens. Our eye lens can adjust maximum 0.23 centimeter only. Beyond that, eye lens cannot accommodate. Adjustment will not happen. This adjustment is called nothing but accommodation of eye lens. The adjustment of the contraction and expansion of this eye lens is called nothing but accommodation of eye lens. Very important. What is accommodation of eye lens? The adjustment of focal length of eye lens. See here, accommodation. Accommodation of eye lens. Accommodation means if you see farther object, our eye lens contracts very thin. If you see nearer object, our eye lens slightly expands. Whenever it expands, maximum focal length is how much? Maximum focal length is 2.5 centimeter. If you see nearer object, our eye lens slightly expands. What is the minimum focal length at that time? That is 2.27 centimeter. Eye lens to retina, this distance is 2.5. Eye lens to retina, this is 2.27. This is less, this is more, slightly, very slightly. This adjustment is called nothing but accommodation of eye lens. Because of accommodation of eye lens only, we can see both farther and nearer objects clearly. This is very, very important. Human being can see both nearer objects and farther objects clearly because of accommodation of eye lens. By default, eye lens adjusts itself. Contraction and expansion happens because of ciliary muscles of our eye. So why can't we see 100-meter distance? Why? Because maximum our limit is 0.23 centimeter only. After this extend, after this our eye lens cannot expand, cannot contract. So that the limit of the eye lens is 0.23 centimeter. So that beyond 6 meter, maximum limit of human being is up to 6 meter. Minimum distance is 25 centimeter. If you place textbook very close to your eye muscles feel strain, so that we cannot see clearly. Very important thing. So accommodation means the process of adjustment of focal length of eye lens. What is accommodation of eye lens? The process of adjustment of focal length of eye lens is called nothing but accommodation of eye lens. Because of accommodation of eye lens only, we can see both farther and nearer objects clearly. Sir, who will do this accommodation? This accommodation will do by the ciliary muscles. This is what eyeball. This is eye lens. This eye lens is attached to ciliary muscles. These ciliary muscles helps in accommodation of eye lens. Ciliary muscles helps in adjustment of focal length of eye lens. Hence, we have to appreciate the role of ciliary muscles. This is also very important question. How do you appreciate the role of ciliary muscles of our eye? Ciliary muscles helps in seeing both nearer and farther objects clearly, because if you see farther object, our eye lens, what is happening in our eye lens? Contracts. If you see nearer objects, our eye lens slightly expands. That means both the objects we can see clearly. Every object image forms on the retina because of ciliary muscles. No doubt eye lens is very much useful, but this adjustment, if this adjustment do not happen, what will happen? You have to go to a particular pace and particular distance from the object, then only you can see the image. Then only you can see the object, then only the image of the object falls on the retina of eye. If ciliary muscles do not work properly, if ciliary muscles are not there, what consequences we may face? This question also they may ask in examination. If ciliary muscles do not work properly, only fixed distance objects only we can see. The object at a particular distance, the image of the object at a particular distance only falls on retina of eye. So that we can see an object at a particular distance. So that what will happen, it may leads very difficult issue. Why? Because all objects we cannot see. If you see farther, you cannot see farther and nearer objects clearly, so you cannot drive car, you cannot drive bike, so it may leads to accidents also. Hence we have to appreciate the role of ciliary muscles, which are helping us to see both nearer and farther objects clearly. Hence I appreciate the role of ciliary muscles. This is also one important topic. Remember up to here children. Next topic, next video also I will upload today. Dispersion, scattering of light. Why sky appears blue? Why sometimes sky appears white? Why sun appears red in color during sunset and sunshine? Morning, evening sun appears red. Why? Afternoon it appears white in color. What is the reason behind it? What is meant by dispersion? What is meant by scattering? All these phenomena we will see in next video. This video, pause it. Write notes clearly. Any doubts, write in comment section. All the best. God bless you.